done forgot something. It's a good day in the Mississippi Delta, y'all. Pretty exciting. It's been a while since I've shot a buck with a gun. Had a good year so far. I've killed three bucks. Here comes Mr. Austin, our younger Jimmy Primos. I heard something about a younger Jimmy Primos. So we took you from a little different setup. We took you from a box stand with no door to what we call the Motel 6. It's a big box stand that's got a couch in it. Also got a snake skin down here. I'm really expecting to see, but...
Let me see the snake skin. Touch it.
It's a good one. So, we got the wind blowing kind of over our right shoulder back through here. These deer that we've been seeing have been laying up in these duck holes to the east and west of this lane, coming back and forth. Me and Mason sat here a few weeks ago and had a bunch of deer action, nothing big enough to shoot, but there's been some activity in this area, so we got in here. It's 3:30 on the dot, so I didn't have as many hours as I thought, but we have about a good hour and a half, hour 45 before dark, so there's a deer right there. How far? How'd you get to them trees in the field club? At 6:45. That deer did exactly what we thought was going to happen, so they're laying up on the east and west side of this food plot, coming back and forth across feeding. So we're hoping they'll do exactly what she just did. She came out, stopped, kept looking behind her, and ran on. So sitting on G, waiting on her now, hoping something's behind her. Maybe a coon.
that little whatever it is.
Maybe a Canada goose. It's good. There's a deer right there. So how old is that deer?
Huh?
That's a 3-year-old. Good sign so far. It's good to see. When we first sat down, had a little young doe come out from the left. That buck just got up and was cruising back from the right back to the left. So up on their feet, it's good to see. We got a lot of time left. Deer. Yeah. Same deer. It's pretty cool. Seeing deer, bucks are on their feet moving. Oh. Had one come in front of us. Jordan, you think that's the same deer?
Yeah.
That deer looks a little wider and lighter horns than that first one to me, but it may just be using the sun. But and I got this glare.
But ain't this his twin?
Yeah, it's been fun so far. Bucks are on their feet. Bucks are moving. Get ready. Here they come. those in the back that just came out. That's the perfect size. Things slowed down pretty drastically after the first few deer we saw early. Got a little yearling over here feeding to the right. Was feeding to the right. We got a whole slew of hogs out here to the left. Some pretty cool looking ones, some babies, all kind of stuff. So one or two things are gonna happen. Right about 5 minutes before shooting light, they're gonna be gone. We're gonna see a deer, or I'm gonna shoot a pig, and we'll have some pork belly tomorrow at 30 cents.
Deer coming out down here.
Yes.
Let me look up this lane one more time. I don't see nothing but that one out there. Feel good about it?
Oh yeah. Well, deer quit moving on us, other than this yearling that's still standing out here. Had a group of hogs come down through here. Light color we thought was pretty cool. We decided to end a pretty good day with that. Maybe we'll have some bacon tomorrow, but good day overall. Jordan got his kill. We got to shoot at a hog. It's time to go home to our families.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It is early January 2024. It is stupid cold outside, to be quite honest. It's cold as it's been all deer season. 19, 20 degrees out there. Luckily, for my sake, fairly light winds. I do not want it blowing hard on a day like this. That would be miserable. But it is a good time of year to be a deer hunter. There's been bucks pushing does around and moving around, and when it's just this cold out, you would think they would have to be stirring. So where I'm going is not too terribly far from where a place Jordan and I hunted be back in late November. And we found a good bit of sign and marked the trail that we walked in on. And so I'm going to try to get somewhere along right in there, maybe call a little bit, maybe see something, maybe shoot something. We don't know. But I'm waiting until it gets a little bit more daylight so I can kind of see the ground a little bit. I don't want to go tromping all through those woods. You just never know what you're going to bump. So I'm going to elect to be a little bit later than I would normally be for the sake of getting in there quieter. So I'm going to sit here a little bit longer, let it get a little bit more light, and then we'll go to sneaking. We'll see how when we get in there. I don't know how much of that I got. I hadn't been settled in here too very long, and two young does, and like a 4-point came chasing through here. I didn't get that on camera at all, but I knew. I was like, if that come running through here, chances are something else is gonna be coming through. And there was 3 more bucks. 2 of them was a spike and a young 8-point. I got those. I think I got a couple seconds of the big one. I think the big one was a shooter. But with this self-filming stuff, I did not have enough time to get on him and try to shoot him. I gotta go back in the footage and look. I think he was big. That was cool though. That's what you do this for this time of year. What is that deer right there? That's that same spike. I'm gonna quit talking and get done. That's that same 8-point.
Meh. Meh.
A bit of update from the morning activity, and there has been a lot of activity. As soon as I sat down, some young bucks ran a doe right across this little drainage here that's dried up, and so I got the camera up quick, and there were 3 more bucks that came through. 2 of them were small, but one of them was a for sure shooter 8-point. I just could not. The choice was either film him or shoot him, and I elected to film him because that's what we're trying to do. But it was cool to see him, and it was early yet. It wasn't even 7:30, and so sat here a little bit longer, and that deer actually ended up coming back through, crossed back through the other way, and I could not get him to stop. I grunted, I all but hollered at him. I guess next time I need to come in here with a gong, see if that'll stop him. But he was keyed up chasing a doe. And then there's just been deer filtering through here all morning. That's been the only shooter that I've identified so far. I had a beautiful 3-year-old 8-point. I was can calling, and I look up and this deer's walking right at me. He never did see me. He had his head down and walked 20 yards of me and crossed. Just wild. They are definitely in the middle of, like peak rut stuff happening right now, which is fun to see, fun to be a part of. It's about 9:30, and I'm gonna give it a little bit longer before I have to slip out of here, but it has been an eventful and fun morning. It's about as fun as you can have without shooting one. I think we're gonna definitely try to make this sit happen again, because I just feel like you could get it done in here. We'll see. May get it done this morning yet, don't know. We still got some time left.
about, man, it's cold, it's still cold. It's about 11:15, and this is not something I normally say, but I would legitimately sit here all day if I could. There's been activity all throughout the morning. Here lately, a doe, a young buck, I think I got some footage of him crossing directly off my left shoulder. I just got work I got to tend to, unfortunately. But me or somebody else will 100% be back in here when the wind is right again. It's a cool spot, and it's been a fun morning. We'll see y'all next time. I'm gonna try to sneak out without bumping anything.